Hello and welcome to another episode of Possibility Storm. Today we are going to be doing something pretty neat. We are going to be trying out several different Krenko builds, and we are going to see what kind of different spicy stuff we can do with Krenko because I really like this card. Here, let's start here because this was kind of the first one that I built. I really like the idea behind Krenko making a ton of goblins. Love it. Love everything about it. Just like as many tokens as you can get, the better. Also, for anyone who knows, we're gonna try this stream without the camera. I'm just also probably really quiet. There we go. We're gonna try it without the camera. We're gonna try things a little different, and we're gonna see if you guys happen to like this one a little better. So, anyways, Krenko, when he attacks, you put a counter on him, and then you make goblins equal to his power, which is pretty sweet. He pumps himself, which is nice. And, you know, we just want to make a lot of goblins. So we have several different deck ideas. The first one we're going to play here is, this one is the Rise of Krenko. This one is a full Naya build. Starting off with, we have a God's Willing to protect our Krenko, 3 Llanowar Elves for ramp, 2 Knights Pledges for our Krenko, a Revitalize is kind of like a one-of draw. It's also really good against like burn builds. Lightning Strikes for removal, Swashbuckling, also really good for our Krenko, Paradise Druid for ramp, Return to Nature, to get rid of... there's a lot of things in the format we can get rid of. Honestly, the life gain decks, getting rid of Johnny's Welcome is actually kind of nice. Make a stand to protect our Krenko, Militia Bugler, dig for our Krenko, Rhythm of the Wild is great for Krenko. Sell the Wreckage and Cleansing Nova protection. Path of Discovery is really sweet with all of our Goblin triggers. Or with all of our Goblins that enter from Krenko. And then Prodigious Growth is our last big one for Krenko. And then we have a bunch of lands. Our lands all still kind of stink. We want to improve them later. The Rise of Krenko is probably the worst deck we're going to play this evening. It's the one that's been the least consistent. But we're going to play this one anyway. Because I'd rather start off on the worst one than a better one. That's a bad hand. But we're going to keep it just because of the Paradise Druids. They're going to be our saving grace here. We're going to try to land a Krenko. Hope it doesn't die. Slap a Knight's Pledge on it. Go swinging. Probably really slow. It's like what, turn 4 Krenko? Swinging? Sure. Could probably be better. Yeah. We will keep our opponent goes first. And also, yes, for anyone joining us, we know that the camera is not displayed. We're going to do this one without the camera. It doesn't make any particular difference. We're just going to try this one without the camera. I'd like to get a better angled camera before, I think, doing that. I think what's really important is that we just kind of see and understand what the gameplay is. Oh, Electromancer's annoying. I don't like that. Electromancer helps decks get out of hand pretty quickly. Steamkin's annoying. Steamkin is probably more annoying than overall. If I was to guess about what is the most annoying thing we could be getting cast upon us. Look stuff on us. Let's actually run off this second Paradise Druid. Because what that means is next turn we can Krenko and then put the Swashbuckling on it. And that might be like a really good opportunity for us to hit some people. It seems like the time. Yep, go ahead. Opponent's thinking it over. Not 100% sure what they want to do, I think. Electromancer. Another Electromancer is gross. We don't want to block that because we want to hit him with our Krenko. Yeah, I want to get the Path of Discovery down first, but I think it's going to be too slow. But yeah, Krenko with Path of Discovery hitting it is pretty good. Alright, I guess Clifftop Retreat is kind of annoying. But that's okay, because we're just gonna come in and do what we gotta do. Hopefully they don't get rid of this Krenko when we go to put the Swashbuckling on it. That is something we don't want to happen. They do have one red open. And that could be a problem. Ooh! Alright. Alright, let's make a bunch of goblins. There's a bunch of goblins. If it doesn't leave next turn, we will put out a Path of Discovery. I mean, they didn't remove the Krenko when they had the chance, so I don't know. I would think they would have to have removed the Krenko then. Like, I know they can cast multiple burn spells, especially with the Electromancers out. Two Lightning Strikes is like nothing to them, but I don't know. I don't know what they could be holding up if they didn't want to get rid of the Krenko then. Because now they have to double removal, like even like what is that? Sure. That's a lot of mana. And a main step invent? That's unusual, to say the least. I mean, I'm sure they're obviously going to get both. I'm curious about what they get. The nice thing, too, is we can Path of Discovery without putting our Paradise Druids in peril. I don't think we need them super badly. Lava Coil and Chemister's Insight. So I think we need to get this Krenko out of Lava Coil range. Because they can hit it once. Oh no, the Steam Can. Oh, wait a minute. Okay. Oh, what are they going to do with the Lava Coil? What do they do here? I think we start with Path of Discovery. I think this is just going to look sweet more than anything. It's going to feel also pretty sweet. Let's just attack and let's put 7 Explore Triggers. Oh, Rhythm of the Wild. Yeah, I guess let's do Rhythm of the Wild only because if this Krenko does somehow get removed, we can have it for our Krenko next turn. I do love hitting a billion Explore Triggers on this path with all these goblins. Yeah, I mean, they're going to block the 3 damage and take 8. We're definitely presenting lethal. And we can make 8 more goblins. That's 8 more explore triggers next turn. Oh, Murmuring Mystic. Little sooner might have been a problem, but I don't think that's going to do it for him here. The lava coil's not going to get there. I mean, I guess you could hit the Paradise Druid if you really wanted to, you know. There's only so many times you can get rid of a Paradise Druid, so I guess, you know, you take a win where you can. But it is not going to save them. Oh, hey. I like green. Yep, make a bird. Make it a bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's not gonna do it. Good game, opponent. We'll put up this Llanowar. Yeah, we'll give it haste. Oh, second Path of Discovery. All attack. Put a billion Path of Discovery triggers. Click through them all because we don't really care about them. And let's hit them. You know, that'll... I don't think... honestly, I don't even know if they put blocks up. Yep. Yep. That was pretty good. That's what we wanted. Make a big Krenko. Make a billion goblins. Love having the explore triggers. Explore triggers are sweet. I guess if we're gonna play, we might as well put some stakes on the line, right? And make it ranked. Might as well. Even though this deck is not that good. Our later decks are better. I will say there's a few Krenko decks we built, and there's some spice behind them, to say the least, on a few. Alright, I like this. Like this opener. Quick to this Path of Discovery. Turn 3 Path of Discovery. We're a white short of the Cleansing Nova, but that's most likely what we're going to need to cast first. So we just got to get there quick. And we can Timber Gorge turn 2 since we don't have a turn 2 play. So we're being nice and mana efficient, I guess. Oh, that's not cool. But it does also does help support the idea that Cleansing Nova is going to have to do some work here in the future. Especially because, yeah, they're going to get rid of our Llanowar elves. So, yeah. I did put together a Krenko's Angels style build that we will be toying around with later. And yeah, the Cliff Top, it doesn't matter. Let's put it out tapped because we don't have anything. Oh, Bloodthirsty Aerialist is so good. That card is so good. So good. I'm curious how long it has to keep being good, since vampires are about to rotate out in the fall. But life gain is still pretty good. There's still a lot of life gain stuff right now. So, I mean, the card's definitely not out. But I don't know if it's quite as good. I do like Cleansing Nova. I do like hitting this Cleansing Nova right now on both of these Bloodthirsty Aerialists. Yeah. What's going in, Carl? Oh, the Bloodthirsty Aerialist. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good one to go in, Carl. Let's do this. Opponent last night. Oh, maximum value. Put a counter on it. We'll explore. Sure, we'll get another Path of Discovery next turn, I guess. We'll get a little greedy. Uh-huh. Not lost life, but a +1. Oh, this thing's gonna be getting counters. Gross. Yep. No attacks. I mean, we've got a little life to spare. We don't want to get too crazy. It's starting to get... Okay. Dread Presence is kind of scary. I actually wouldn't mind to settle the wreckage, even though I want creatures too. Krenko is probably not even that good here, since they're like holding up all these creatures for some reason. Yep. Nope, we'll draw land and be sad. Oh boy, what is that? Spawn a man. Oh, I haven't seen one of these, like... God, these were hyped up a lot before, but I haven't seen a lot of them in a while. He's got a very ugly predator face. At the beginning of your upkeep, so it deals 1 damage to each player. Then if you have 10 or less life, put a thing on it. Oh, well, that's gonna hurt us. That's also hurting us. Do I like drawing a card here? Oh my god, that's Zelda Wreckage. And we only have one wide open! Oh! Oh, wait, we have Paradise Druid. Oh, okay, no attacks. Ooh! What do we... Oh, we're not gonna get rid of the Aerialist. But I guess... Do they just swing in here? Yes, they do! Oh, yeah, they do! Alright, we'll settle them. Oh, man, we're gonna settle them good. Yeah, go get all the land you want, opponent. Now we just have to deal with this bloodthirsty Aerialist. But we're not dead anymore. We're certainly not immediately dead. We've got live draws. We've got lightning strikes in the deck. Oh my god! Again? Again. Oh. Oh my god. Do we attack? Do we start hitting them? No, we don't attack. We'll end our turn. We'll go full control. Good thing we exiled all those. Yeah, we're just gonna get hit. Oh man, this is kind of crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We've drawn 9 lands. And we're dead. We couldn't draw anything to get us out of there after such a sweet Settle the Wreckage. Alright. Let's do one more of this, and then we'll move on to the other Krenko decks. Because the other ones are more fun than this anyway. Like I said, this is probably our worst one. It's like... It can be really cool. We're doing some similar things in the other decks. Oh, no creatures. But plenty of land. I think we keep this. And the reason why I want to keep it, and it's kind of a selfish, weird reason, is I've run into so many decks lately, a bunch of green decks, and they're running enchantments and all stuff. And I just think this beats that. And so we'll keep this, and we'll be real sketchy here and pray to God for some creatures, I think. Well, it is a lightning strike, which means we're gonna have to Rootbound Crag first. So I guess it doesn't really matter. But yeah, we're gonna Rootbound Crag first. Let's get rid of the Bolus statue because Bolus isn't allowed to be around here. I would love to get rid of that. Militia Bugler's good. And then we'll Plains. And we'll pass, holding up a lightning strike. Opponent's running Sultai. I'm gonna guess Sultai, good stuff. Although I've run into a ton of self-mill decks recently. Yeah. Oh no, I guess that is not mill. But I have run into a lot of Sultai self-mill recently. What do we get here? Turn because we don't need to strike anything. Oh, we can't get rid of the Azcanta. I like that. I like getting rid of Azcanta. I think we don't let him have the Azcanta trigger. Better just kill it now. Sure. Yeah. I'd rather not have the trigger. It is a cast of nothing. Whoa, hello. I don't think we need to, but just in case for some reason we need to, I'm gonna hold up a God's Willing for a Militia Bugler. Just gonna counter it. Gonna counter it. Yep, shoot your beam. Shoot your beam. Captain Katie, shoot the beam. Yeah, they're gonna counter it. Okay. But they don't want Assassin's Trophy. Which makes me think they're maybe looking for something. They're gonna Thought Erasure us. What do they get rid of here? Maybe the Lightning Strike? I guess if they're trying to keep a creature around. Otherwise maybe God's Willing. Yeah, God's Willing. Yeah. Well, this isn't looking hot now. We don't have any creatures. Yep, pass, pass. Yep. Our turn, they didn't do anything. Well, I'll tell you what. If we do get a creature, if we keep... I don't know. I don't know what we do at this rate. I don't know what thing we're doing that's gonna be super sweet. They're like Sultai control, which means they don't look like they're playing anything. I guess we run this out. They probably they don't counter it. Alright. We have to make a stand to protect it if we need to. But what do we do? Do we make it super huge? It does have hexproof. But it doesn't when we swing. That doesn't... Well, make a stand doesn't protect it from that anyway. So... That's enough of those fantasies. Well, Rhythm of the Wild is nice, because we do know they're running counters. So, I was gonna say, if they don't counter this Rhythm of the Wild, we do get our creatures out. Oh, they're gonna Assassin's Trophy. That's not what we wanted. Oh well, we will go get this mountain. And we'll pass our turn. Everybody's having a good old time, I think. You can tell by the smile in our voices. Oh, that's not what we want to either. We have so much sweet stuff for all the creatures we don't have. I mean, that's definitely true. That's not getting us any wins, but it could look neat. And I would love to get another... No, that's not the one. They gotta just have all creature removal or something, right? Like, what else are they doing? They haven't done anything except for tell us no. And that sounds like sad magic. Alright, well, I guess we'll just sit and look at each other then. Yeah, go ahead and opt. Ooh, they kept something on top? And then don't do anything. Are they looking for, like... Dude, this is crazy. Are they looking for, like, wilderness reclamation? Maybe they're looking for wilderness rec? Oh my god, what are they doing? Like, we're... Alright, so... You gonna let us explore? We're gonna explore. Graveyard, we don't want that. I'm gonna put a counter on it. We'll pass. We're probably gonna golden demise it. Let's find out. It's not a Thought Erasure. Yeah, resolve. I don't know what they take here. Because they got to be curious about what's in our hand. Because like their game plan is to just tell us no. I mean, prodigious growth would have given us a beater in Llanowar Elves. It kind of would have been nice, maybe. What are you gonna do now? Do we... I guess we let it resolve. I don't want to have to save the Llanowar. It doesn't seem worth it to save the Llanowar Elves. Like, we have so many other good creatures in our deck we could be attempting to save in the future. That's not one of them. But, I mean, there's a time when we might want to do that. So, you know, let's see. Yep. Yep. Oh, yep. And then it's our turn. And then we'll pass our turn. Man, is everyone having a good time? Everyone, this is what's called fun magic. Fun magic. I mean, I guess we could make our opponent wait, but that's not very nice. Oh, man. What are we playing? We're playing doubles? Just literally two of everything. We could take a turn, decide, you know what, that was a fun turn, and then just take the same turn. We could potentially do that in a way if we wanted to. Well, they're just gonna make us draw. This is what it is. It's mill. I think we are playing mill, but they're gonna mill us by just making us wait. They're literally not casting anything. We have 11 of our lands. No, I think I have more than 10 creatures. I'm pretty sure I have more than 10 creatures in my deck. Is our opponent gonna do anything now? I guess we revitalize. Did they counter our revitalize? Oh my god. Oh, please. Oh, it's not. Alright, let's run out this Paradise Druid. What do they do? They just... yep. They're gonna have double counter. Oh my god, they do have double counter. Graveyard that. Somehow get it out of killing range. I don't think that's gonna save it. It used up all of our white. Why did it use up? It used up the white on the Krenko? No, why did it do that? Oh, we didn't check our auto tapping. Man, the auto tapping on this game sometimes is really bad. Well, let's hope this doesn't get blown out. Oh man, what is Golden Mines? And we can't protect it because we... Yeah. Yep, that's how this game goes because the auto tapped our white. It shouldn't have tapped any white. I don't know why it tapped. It kept the red open for Lightning Strike, I guess? Yeah, well, I mean, we're never gonna get to cast anything ever again. Yeah. Yeah. Yep, that's how that's gonna happen. That stinks. Whatever. We have better Krenko decks that we want to run. Alright, now let me see which ones we have here. We have, let's do the, this is the red one. Now, I've played this one before, but I reformatted this one. Let's go to decks here. I reformatted this one with Krenko. And it's pretty good because the Siege Gang Commander works really well with it. We're making a ton of tokens, gaining a ton of life. This is basically a token swarm. But it's not one of our dedicated Krenko builds. We also played the Goblins deck, but the Goblins deck is quite good with Krenko. We're getting the buffs from Trashmaster, and there's so many goblins for them to deal with. Also, the goblins we make with Krenko, which work great with Cavalcade of Calamity. So we've made a few changes. We're going to run that one, I think. It really just kind of does exactly what you want goblins to do. Make a ton of them, swarm your enemy, make them really mad about losing to an army of 1/1s. Oh, that's few lands. That's better. Keep that. Pitch a land. Then we will start with a firebrand. Gonna hit him with our fire monkey. Yep. Yep. Done for one. I'm only like Jesus. Alright, cool. Yeah, let's double up. Double up on our monkey. All this monkey business. Why do the goblins from Ixalan just straight up look like monkeys? Like, that seems like a weird creative, it was a weird design choice, maybe, I think. Alright, well, pitching that land all of a sudden now kind of stinks. I'm a little disappointed by that. Usually, I don't have that problem, especially in red. And now all of a sudden it's gonna really get us. Although we definitely don't want them having this evolution save. I mean, we're not out of this yet. A Goblin Warchief into a Krenko is really good. Especially if they block and trade into another Krenko. That's not gonna do it. We will have no attacks. They can't give this thing vigilance. So maybe they attack with it? I'm okay with them attacking with it. Still okay with them attacking with it. We'll start making a bunch of goblins. Yeah. Yeah, swing in with your dino. Yep. Okay. Oh, creatures have vigilance because of the Ajani. Oh, boy. That's pretty rough. I guess we run out of Krenko and swing with the Krenko. Next to combat, yeah. Swing at the Ajani, I guess. Maybe if I can block more. They will block. Doesn't matter. We'll cast this Torch Carrier. I'll pass the turn. Alright, we can kill the Ceratops now. Albeit in not great ways. Yep. Oh, lots of counters. This is just straight green-white counters, it looks like. Also, these shifting Ceratops, it's a neat card. I think in general the card is better in some decks than others. In this deck it's whatever, but the problem now is all of a sudden it's got a bunch of counters on it, but that's kind of just what the deck's doing anyways. Man, you wouldn't want to just tap the Ceratops for mana, would you? That'd be ideal. The Johnny has got to go. One, two, three, 4, 5. We can kill it if we throw the War Chief in front of it. Well, we'd have to throw the war chief in front of it and then still do that. And the Huatli's Raptor's big. We're just gonna get hit. I don't see us coming out on top of this, and I'd rather keep our goblins for the sake of fighting goblins, I guess. I mean, I guess we are going to hit him pretty hard here, so I don't think it's going to really do what we want. No, let's just... I'll attack him. Wait, no attacks. No, I mean, we've got enough, we've got a lot of blockers here now. Maybe this is enough. Maybe this is enough to last longer. I mean, that's not promising, but... Maybe. Yep. Oh, proliferates all of their stuff. Make it a Johnny. Huge. Yeah, putting a counter on that. A Johnny's gonna put a counter on the Planeswalker. And on all the creatures. And... Yep. That'll be us getting all murdered. Right, right back at it. Huh. Alright, we've got early game removal, which is kind of what you would want if we don't have small goblins. But we do have goblins, we just need lands. Come on, opponent. You know what you want. That is a shock. Shock is fine. I'll pass. Yep. Alright. Paradise Druid, sure. If they tap that in any of the near turns, we will be... Oh, Chain Whirler would be so good here, but it's not instead. Instead, we'll pass. Stuck on 2 lands again. Bright sides, we can get rid of the Paradise Druid if they tap it for anything. Depending on what they put out, maybe we kill the thing. I don't... We've got the Lava Coil. We may have to... oh. Definitely want to kill a Johnny Pride Mate. Yeah, let's kill the Paradise Druid. They won't be gaining life for the Pride Mate right now. And... let's hope they can't gain enough life. Let's kill the Paradise Druid here. Make them so that they can't gain enough life with the Pride Mate, hopefully. If we draw another land, we can Lightning Strike Lava Coil it. I think... we'll probably be able to Lava Coil it. I don't think they're going to be able to gain in life twice, or 3 times. They're going to have to gain 3 instances of life to save this Pride Mate. If they... Oh! Well, now I really hope we draw another land, because this will be really good. Oh, boy. Alright, well... Let's Lava Coil this Shalai. And then we will Lightning Strike this Pride Mate. And then we will hit him for 3. Then we're going to run out a War Chief. And then... I guess maybe another Ringleader? Or I guess maybe another War Chief? Actually, yeah, because we can do a War Chief and then we can do War Chief Ringleader all on the same turn, which feels pretty good. Alright, so War Chief. Oh, we could have put out the Torch Courier. That's fine. Let's go to combat, see if they block the War Chief. Put out the Torch Courier. And end that turn. We Lightning Striked pre-combat because I don't know. Honestly, because we're not paying attention, I guess. That is, I guess that's what it really comes down to. And also, we decided to go without the video. I'm curious to see if it actually technically improves our gameplay. The video's been potentially distracting, I think, a little bit. Man, the Tybalt sounds really good because we know they have the Johnny's Bridesmaid, so Tybalt just really shuts that down. Goblin War Chief, sure. We play this Ringleader, get as many goblins as we can so we can cast more. Yep. Yep, oh, yep. Oh, that's so many goblins. Oh boy. All of them except for the Torch Carrier, I guess. I mean, he can trade with one of them if he wants. Maybe they pump it and block, like the Chain Whirler. Fine. Fine. Settle the wreckage. I mean, the bright side is we can keep going. We're not totally out of this just because of that settle. Yeah. I mean, they only have 2 cards in hand, and we know we have a lot of goblins. The only problem now is they cost a bunch, but we just got a bunch of lands, so we're fine. I think we just go Siege Gang Commander. I think we cast Fire Monkey. And then we will activate this. Target Mentor. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's pass our turn. Let's not do anything. Because if we sack a Goblin and go to kill the Mentor and they have any kind of pump, we're gonna get wrecked. Tolsomer. Oh, we can kill the wolf on the stack. This is actually good. Alright, so we're gonna activate this, target this wolf, sacking this goblin, submit 1, and now we're going to kill the firebrand to kill the wolf so that there's nothing left to fight, keeping our Siege Gang Commander. Yeah. Whew. Okay, so dodge that bullet. I wish we had a way to make our Siege Gang Commander to 4. Because the Trash Master is good, but it doesn't get it out of wolf fighting range. One of our wolf hunters. I mean, we gotta get rid of the Tolsimir for sure, I think. So let's do Goblin Instigator. Let's activate the Siege Gang Commander. Nope, don't target the goblin. Target Tolsimir. Full sec this goblin. I want to do it now because I don't want to do this. Yeah, I think this is fine. I just hope he does. Literally, he just needs to not have another Tolsimir, and then we're fine. I'm just going for it. I'm gonna play fast and loose. I don't care. We're gonna lose it here. We're just gonna shut down the mentor. We're gonna just try to put them really far behind on board, and then hit them and hope they don't have anything else, I guess. If you do it how you are doing, you don't give you the option. Yeah, I mean, literally, that's what we didn't want. To like, literally, just don't have another Tolsimir. And get rid of the Siege Gang Commander. We have a second Siege Gang Commander in our deck, but we can play Trash Master and Instigator, creating plenty of blockers. Yeah. Interesting. Fire Monkey. I guess you just go all in on the Trash Master here. Yeah. Then we'll pass, and we'll see how it goes from here. Yeah, I should have had him just block and do that. Good game. Are you sweeping me here? Why did I say good game? Are they gonna like wait for me to attack with like settle? Or are they just gonna hold up settle forever? I mean, yeah, at this point I just have to assume they're holding up settle. Yeah.
My friend is here to help.
I mean, no attacks. We can't do a small attack into the settle. Like, their creatures are too big for us to just, like, kinda settle them. We have to really decide we're gonna settle them. That's kind of cool art. I like that wheel. Whatever that wheel thing he's got him as this staff or some sort of tool, maybe. Yeah. I mean, if our opponent sell the wreckage, they just can't tap enough to do that. Huh. Are they gonna... What are they... I'm curious what they're thinking about.
My assistants are painfully sloppy.
Attack with the devil. Attack with this goblin. Yeah, let's just attack with these ones. These. They seem fine. Oh, they're gonna double block. Yeah, let's just block the Vojo. We don't want him casting another Tolsimir. Chain Whirler. Kill off the Voja. Oh. The second time they've said good game, but like I don't know what they're good gaming. Like I mean, let's see. If they block our Chain Whirler, we hit them for 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. But I'm telling they have to have settle. There's no reason they're not settling. I guess attack with the devils. I mean, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess we just grind out little by little and just see what we get to. Now, the thing is, they can't play another Tolsimer without using up all their mana. 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, they can't cast another Tolsimer to replace this one without using up their mana and going down from the settle. I would shoot with Siege Gang, but we don't have one. Our gang is dead. He's deaded over there. We have a second Siege Gang. Uh-oh. A Johnny's Welcome's a problem. Oh, well, they can't gain life with their Tybalt out. Oh. The Trash Master, kind of a non-bow here. But, we can't move to combat, we can't move to attackers. I think we just go with the 2. Make him block the Instigator. I mean, he can block the Devil if he wants, but we get an extra damage off of it. Like the... I want to get more turns out of the Devil. I could go in with the Whirler, but I'm worried that they... I don't want them to settle the Whirler. I think the Whirler is the #1 thing keeping them from blocking and us having to do stuff, I guess. Well, here's the thing. If we go with the Chain Whirler, they settle, we lose a couple things. War Leader is annoying. Yeah, we'll prevent that. We're never getting rid of this Johnny's Welcome, so we need to keep Tybalt for sure as long as possible. Do we... I really just don't want them to settle more than like 3 creatures. Seems bad. They still have the settle mana up. I mean, they can't just let it go through. I mean, they're in an awkward spot for settling here. We're just gonna take it here. Okay. So then we deal 1 damage to them. And then we chain whirler. And then we hit them with a fanatical firebrand. They can't gain life because we have this Tibble. Do you have any way out of this? Whenever our creatures are attacking anymore, we'll take action. We'll just decline to search. We'll hit them with the fire monkey. Alright. Whew! Got there. Alright, so as you can see, that's a pretty basic level of, you know, goblins and stuff. It's pretty, it's nothing new. Let's see, do we have anything else down here? Okay, no. This Gruul aggro is a sweet one. Oh, where are we at here? This one is a more streamlined version of the Rise of Krenko. This one runs 3 shocks, 4 Llanowar elves, 3 goblin instigators, 4 lightning strikes, 4 Viashinos, 2 paradise druids, 3 rapid bites, 3 Krenkos, 3 rhythm of the wild, 3 path of discoveries, 1 shifting ceratops, 1 Domri chaosbringer, 2 charging monsters, a carnage tyrant, and a Gulta, and then a bunch of lands. This one works really well. It's a little more, it's kind of a mix between the Rise of Krenko and the goblin deck we had in terms of speed and stuff. This one works a little better actually at pumping out a ton of goblins to abuse the explore triggers and stuff with. Yeah, we'll keep this. This is actually really good. Yep. Bone Crag, Goblin Instigator. Might as well go hitting them. Oh, it's starting to flood out a little bit. I don't know if this Path of Discovery. Alright, now we literally just need to start drawing creatures the rest of the game. Yep, Oh, that is a Carnage Tyrant. Oh boy, that is a Carnage Tyrant. We're gonna put that out next turn. I would have loved to have a Rhythm Mill Wild in hand that we could have casted before this Carnage Tyrant. Carney T. Let's keep that in our library, actually. And we will get that Skymarch Bloodletter with it. Yep. That we will put out a Krenko first, because we want to explore. Then we will shock down the Bloodletter. And we will go to combat with the Carney T. And we will pass and wait. Consume. Oh. Gross. That does answer a Carney T. Gain life. Huh. I guess we just start going in here. We need bigger creatures. Explore. Yep, let's get through the stuff we don't want. Let's library that. Let's see what they do as far as blocking. Yep, block the Krenko. I know it's instant speed. I'm aware it's instant speed. The biggest struggle that I'm having with Arena is that I feel like the times when, like, this isn't like Legacy. Like, people are running crazy pump spells at no, like, for no reason. So, like, the dumbest things are blowing people out. To the point where honestly, I've just kind of had to shock when I can shock. Has been the general rule of thumb, which is very unusual. And I know it's instant speed. I would 100% prefer to use it that way. But that's just, unfortunately, that is not the world on Standard Arena. There's hex-proof stuff going around. And yes, I've been hit by something when I go to remove a vampire and they make it hex-proof. And you're just like, really? Really? That's how we're going to play this game? It's all attack except for the Land of Worlds, I guess. Get those explore triggers. Rabid Bite. Oh, that's Graveyard the Rabid Bite, actually. There we go. Lightning Strike's better. Well, Lightning Strike. Yep. Ooh, come on. Yeah. So far, I like these blocks. They can kill the... Oh, they're not going to kill the Krenko? Yeah, we'll kill the Arvad. We'll hit him a bunch. Why is the... Oh, he's got Death Touch. I forgot he had Death Touch. That's fine. Let's end the turn there. You don't have it means even if they have the answer, you make them have to have 1-for-1. I guess, but the problem is we don't have backup removal. Like, we don't have the spells to, like, things... If things weren't getting to the point where we couldn't get rid of them... Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Yeah, this is definitely done. Soren Imperious Bloodlord is... Ugh. It's really disgusting. It's very good. Yeah, We're at 4. They hit us for 4. We'll shock the Healer's Hawk. Keep us alive at 1. They're at roughly 1 billion kajillion. We shock them. Shock their face. Yep. And let's all go party. Yep, even if we hit them with everything right now, they'd be at 12. They'd be at 3. Yeah, yep. Yep, just hit us. Come on. Yep. Yep, and we're dead. Oh boy. Alright. But this is the one that I was talking about with TJ and Steven earlier. This is the one that I built. I used some wild cards on this one. This one is neat. We splash black. There's very little black. It's just Dreadhorde Invasion. It's mostly red-white. We've got 2 Ajani's Welcome, 1 God's Willing, 3 Ajani's Pridemate, 2 Knight's Pledge, 2 Martyr of Dusk, 1 Raise the Alarm. I would like more Raise the Alarms. We're going to make 2 raise the alarms. Yep, finish that. And we're going to get rid of these Martyr of Dusks. There. So we have 2 Johnny's Welcome, 1 God's Willing, 3 Johnny's Primate, 2 Knights Pledge, 3 Raise the Alarm, 2 Dreadhorde Invasion, 4 Goblin Instigator, 2 Swashbuckling, 2 Make a Stand, 3 Militia Bugler, 4 Krankos, 3 Lean and War Leaders, 1 Sell the Wreckage, 1 Cleansing, 3 Divine Visitations. Now, I have had a number of matches where between the Krenko, a Johnny's Primate, a Johnny's Welcome, I've had a few sweet synergies. One of the really cool synergies that I found is with Divine Visitation and Dreadhorde Invasion, since I don't control an army, as long as the Divine Visitation comes out and I don't control an army, every time Dreadhorde Invasion goes off, I lose 1 life and make a 4/4 White Angel token. And it'll just make 1 every turn because I'll never have an army for the Amass trigger. So I'm pretty excited for that. I need more Dreadhorde Invasions, but I don't have the rare slots. So we're doing what we can, but this deck is called Krenko Feeds the Birds. And so we want to feed some birds. That's what we're going to try to do. We're going to feed some birds and attract some angels. And we're going to be feeding those birds, I guess, goblin tokens and some other... Whatever else we have in the deck, that's what we're feeding the birds. We're luring them in with goblins, and the angels are eating goblins, I guess. Sure. This is fine. We can put in a Johnny's Primate. Yeah. Yeah, I might drop to 3 Krenko after this. I'm not sure what I'd put in though. The card pool is so limited. Alright, sure, I guess we run out of Johnny's Primate, and then we could just put a bunch of enchantments on the Johnny's Primate, but I really don't want to do that, since we don't have a way to gain life. Impassioned Orator. Oh man, I kind of wish we had those too. That card's nice. Ooh, alright. We have a Krenko. We're gonna hopefully draw a land and then double up on the Krenko. And then next turn we can Divine Visitation. Oh yeah, but Divine Visitation make a bunch of angels? We need double land. And we get to swing with this Krenko next turn. It's going to be too big for them to stop it with the Primate alone. Oh, it's not what we wanted. Again. Oh my god, these land problems every time. Ugh. I guess that's what we're taking Krenko out for then, huh? Yep. Nope. Might as well go with the Krenko, make them trade the Primate if they want. Because we will definitely kill the Primate. Yep. Yeah. I mean, the nice thing is that we don't care as much about having Dreadhorde out on turn 2. Dreadhorde is not as early game for this deck as it is for some of the other ones that's being run in. We will kill that Vanguard if it attacks us. Sure. And still no land. We're gonna have to just change our land big time. That's been a huge issue for us. We will attack with the Krenko. And we will kill anything that blocks us. Just about. I would love for more things to protect Krenko. But I honestly don't think I have the protection spell. There's a couple that I could use wild cards on, but then they rotate out in the fall. But I guess they're common wild cards. So, well, we'll see. Cleansing, no, but I get rid of this Dawn of Hope. I need more land. I mean, as long as we keep attacking with Krenko, it keeps getting big enough that if they block with the Johnny's Pridemate, we're gonna kill it. Like, it gets one bigger than a Johnny's Pridemate every turn so far, basically. And, I mean, we're going big next turn. Yes, you are correct. Next turn is lethal.
I march into battle as your champion of justice.
Yeah. Yeah, yep. What's going on here? Gideon Blackblade is pretty annoying.
I believe
Game's
in you,
indestructible. I mean, that's fine. It can hit us if it wants. Sure. We're coming in big boy damage next turn. No blocks. We will literally take all of that. And then, oh, duh. There we go. I guess we'll play out this Lean and War Leader. It doesn't matter. All attack. Oh, they're at 20. Yeah. I think we get him here. Yep. Hit him hard. There we go. Man, I tell you what, Krenko making a ton of tokens is definitely fun. That is a good time. I have not gotten to use a Divine Visit. Oh, wait. Can we cancel if we have time? Nope. Okay, I guess we're going to the next one. Alright, yeah, chat, if you remind me, we will make those changes after this one. We'll make the changes we need to make. I forgot that we were doing it. Yeah, this is fine. Raise Alarm, a Mission Bugler. We have enough lands, which is like a big one. Ugh, yep. The Scorch Spitter's kind of annoying. It's not particularly good, but for the first... Oh. Well, interesting. That's a bolt, basically, coming in. Yeah, we don't want to keep getting hit by something silly like that, so... Let's stop that. Who... I don't know. Who is Chad? Alright, we're gonna run a Bugler. Oh, there's our Krenko. Sweet. Yeah, might as well hit him. Next turn, we're two lands away from Krenkos. Swashbuckling is frustratingly... I wish this was like 1 and then 1 in haste. Honestly, I would probably like that better. We just don't want him to hit the Krenko is the problem. Sure, we can hit the Chandra. It's gonna make 2 elementals, I guess. They can cast insert sorcery. They actually don't have one. They're gonna do that. Sure. Does very little. We'll... Come on. There we go. Block that. Yeah, she did, Shaffy. She walked in the room and asked who Chad was. Alright, well, we did get a second Krenko. So, the nice thing here... Was their ability? I don't want them casting instant source if they somehow get like a... If they get removal spell, I don't want to be able to cast that with the Chandra. And the Chandra can't really... It can give itself one loyalty counter right now, or it can make elementals. It can't do very much. Yeah, I don't know what she was thinking. She walked in and she was like, "Who's Chad?" And I was like, "No, Chat. We're talking to Chat. Chat knows who Chad is." There is no Chad. The world we live in has no Chads in it. Ah, and there that is. Well, if we draw land. I mean, God, let's how many times are we gonna repeat that sentence tonight? I would love to have like a counter in the chat for that one. Man, if you don't block, quit playing your horn. Man, that split flame was huge. I'm really glad that thing was not attacking. Oops. Oh, I don't know if they oops necessarily here. My go. It is my go. I'm aware. We're going to... We're gonna put out this war leader, I guess. And we will... And we will kill the Chandra. I mean, War Leader does give life gain, but only... I mean, War Leader himself does not give life gain. Anyway. The tokens he makes make life gain, which is a pretty big distinction, actually. Ley line of combustion, that doesn't do much. We're not currently trying to kill their Spitfire. They have one card in hand. They're not going to swing with the Spitfire, I don't think. They're probably going to try to remove their War Leader. But if they... Oh! Alright. Very interesting. Very interesting. Light up the stage hitting land. Chandra's Triumph. Well, we can't put out the Krenko this turn, otherwise we lose it. So I guess we just all attack. We hit them, gain some life. Hold up, make a stand if we need to. Hope we hit another land. Yeah, I think if they're trying to remove the Bugler, they're desperate. I mean, they only have one card in hand. We're hoping for a land ourselves. I would have preferred to save that for Krenko, but even if we drew a land, we couldn't Krenko and then hold up make a stand. So we're kind of all in on Krenko, swashbuckling, swing in, hope it doesn't die. I don't know what they're gonna do from here. They're just kind of looking at our stuff, I think wondering what they want to do. So, yeah, we get hit. Down to 4. They could have lethal here, but are gonna try to give them our own lethal. 5 attackers, we get the 2 attacking. The goblins don't really matter here, we're just hitting them for... Yeah, there we go. Whew. Alright. Krenko, we wanted to give Krenko haste. Yeah, that's what we like. All right, here. So let's make our changes really quick. Let's edit. Go down to Krenko. I really like the Dreadhorde invasions. The Dreadhorde invasions after. If you, that's why we only have two. I kind of like that we only have two then too, because if you play Dreadhorde Invasion after Divine Visitation, you don't even need Krenko. You don't need anything else. You have an Angel Engine online pending Enchantment Destruction. That's all you need. I know that doesn't happen all the time. I would kind of like a third Dreadhorde Invasion for that to be more, to be better. Let's change our lands then. Let's go down a plains, up a swamp. It's mostly white. Let's go up another swamp. It's probably fine. Cleansing Nova? Cleansing Nova's... Sometimes Cleansing Nova is the only way to save us. Like... I mean, we have one... The problem is we only have one of each of these. Otherwise, we have no board wipes at all. And, like... I think... Yeah, I think we need the board wipe. I would also rather two saddle, but I only have one saddle. And I don't have the wild card slot to pick it up. Let's see. Sure. Slow, kind of gimmicky start, but sure. Might work well against that. If we can have an Ajani's Pride Mate last a turn, then it'll be nice and big. I don't know if it's gonna last a turn at this rate though. Yep, I guess we do this. And hope they don't remove it. Please don't remove it. They're gonna remove it. There it goes. Yeah, try to go get something else. I guess we'll get another Militia Bugler. Bugle into bugle into bugle is a thing. I have hit bugle, like multiple bugles in a row, and that's been sometimes good enough to like slow them down pretty good. Ooh, we are close to this Divine Visitation. If that's the case, let's... So Johnny's welcome. Some Militia Bugler. Get nothing. No attacks. We want to land next turn to drop this Divine Visitation. And then Goblin Instigator becomes really good. And I really want to start Divine Visiting. I guess we block this? I don't do 1 tar damage to me then? We shock the Bugler? No, they wanted to light up the stage. Alright. More Steam Pin. Oh, they are going to be able to cast them both too. Gross. Yep, another Steam Pin. Oh my god, are we gonna be short on this Divine Visitation every time? No attacks. Let's see what they do from here. If we swing with the War Leader, they're definitely going to kill the War Leader if we swing with it. But it'd be real sweet if we could get 2 Angel tokens out with it first. Oh! Oh, we didn't expect to see another Krenko! That's not mana. Every freaking time. Pass the turn, hold up God's Willing to protect it. What board wipe can you play with 4 mana and not 5? I'm really curious. You know, 4 life when you attack with it because of the enchantments. I really have no idea. Oh, I mean, I gained the light. I see what you're saying. Yeah. What are they playing over there? Which Chandra is that? That's the... Oh, that's the War of the Spark one. Settle. Yeah, I mean settle. I do like I said, I do like settle. Yep. Please, 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 please give us a land. Please give us a land. Oh my god. This is... Alright. Oh my gosh. This is driving me nuts. Yep, they're gonna get a free land that they can't... I can play it, I guess, yeah. Man, this not having another land for this Divine Visitation is the worst. Because literally one Divine Visitation thing here is huge. Yep, resolve all those. We will absolutely block this Krenko. And they're going to try and bolt out, and we're going to God's Willing. Resolve the Steamkin, resolve the Steamkin. God's Willing. The War Leader. Pro Red. The nice thing is, even if they go to... No, we don't want another Dreadhorde. If they go to do anything to our Vanguard, it takes the damage and then doesn't take it from Krenko anyway. So let's get Krenko out of here. We did lose our enchantment because of it. I didn't think of that. But we are getting this. Okay. Now we need a black mana really bad because Dreadhorde Invasion gets really good. This one's gonna attack. This one's gonna attack your face, I guess. They're gonna hit us big time this game, right here. That's gonna attack that, and that's also gonna attack that. We're gonna kill the Chandra, regain the life. Gonna hit him with these angels. Next turn, we're gonna Goblin Instigator, and if we draw black mana, we're definitely gonna Dreadhorde Invasion as well. And they did have to double block here with the Leon and Vanguard.
I don't need this.
And now they do have 2 flying angels they have to deal with. Yep. And now 7, 8, 9, 10. We have to block. double block this Steamkin. Yeah, let's double block the Steamkin, I think. And then they probably bolt us, and then our making angels fun is over. Yep. That's depressing. Alright. Let's go make some more adjustments. Take a peeky here. Alright, we got, what, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. We have 25 lands. We're not running super, like, low on lands. Let's try that. Let's go down a stone quarry, go up a Forsaken Sanctuary. Yeah. And we'll run it back. Yeah, I think this has potential. Like, I mean, we got to the point where we're making angels finally. We've definitely won games with it. I've had a few that were particularly good. But we definitely, we want to make angels on here. This is fine. This is fine for now. We don't have more chapels. We have one chapel. Listen, the #1 struggle on Arena is just not having access to cards, and you can't get singles. You really have to buy packs or play events. Which, here's the thing, now that I have a regular streaming schedule, interest from you guys in the chat is going to help me dictate what kind of events to play. We get a free win. Look at that. They heard what we were doing and they wanted no part of it. Yep. It was easy. But yeah. So the whole thing is I would love to be able to do more. There's a constructed event. I'm planning on potentially doing it Wednesday. If I have enough interest, I will be doing a Core 2020 constructed event on Wednesday. Oh man, you know what? I don't even care. Let's do it. Let's go for it. I just love it. Yeah, the arena formatting. So with arena, you get cards to start out when you start playing. Then you get cards as you level up. You get cards daily as rewards, but they're usually commons and uncommons. You get a certain number of, like, allotted packs a day, basically. Just a lot of grinding for not a lot of payoff. Like, it would be a lot easier if you could pay the money. Actually, let's run out Dreadhorde Invasion here. Drafting is actually worse in terms of adding cards to your collection, because you get 6 packs, or you get 3 packs, and then you get 3 packs, or then you get like a certain number of packs for winning. Chapel had 4 pips, but only one of them was like a lit up pip. But as far as drafting and that, I think you get more cards from constructed on this than through drafting. You do get your pick, but you also get less rewards for drafting. Like, the constructed events are where, like, more prizes and stuff are at. Boros aggro. Yeah. The bright says we can block these for a long time. I think we need Militia Bugler. Get a bigger blocker out here. Oh, our next one was Divine Visitation. That's a big ol' whiff. What do we do? Dreadhorde Arcanist. Sure. We will block the heck out of that. Are you gonna mentor like the Boros Challenger then? What do you... Yeah. Yeah, so they mentor the Boros Challenger. And then we block the Banneret. And then we get Dreadhorde. And then we get a Goblin Instigator. I'd like to have the white mana for to make a stand on our Krenko at one point. We have a 10th District Legionnaire. We'll just block it with the 1. War Leader's not bad. Let's run out the Krenko. We can make a stand if we need to. In fact, we'll probably make a stand here to do some good blocks. Try and kill some stuff. Yep, you can do that. Yep. What happens here? Not sure about their attacks. Yep. Resolves targeting itself. Let's go. I think this seems reasonable. Don't pass priority. Yep, that's kind of what we needed. Let's see if they can do anything here. And we can swing with this Krenko past this 10th District Legionnaire. Yep, we can do that. Johnny said that's going to be really nice. War Leader. We'll hold that back for blocks. We'll make 2 goblins gain 2 life. Alright, that feels pretty good. That's kind of where we want to be. Let's see what kind of stuff they have. Oh, feather. Gross. We cannot attack. We can't attack with this War Leader. And we can attack with this. They probably just win here, don't they? They're gonna have enough stuff in hand to pump this feather. They only need to hit for 2. Eh, whatever. We make the same number of goblins that we can block with if need be, so might as well just go for it. We need to gain life. We gain life on the thing swinging. We gain a bunch of life from that. We'll see. Also, who's Kern? Is it Colonel? Like Corn Kernel? You keep calling him Kern. It's not even like Karn either. Oh man, they let the Krenko go through, which means we get Krenko again next turn. That's pretty big. But now they can hit us for 6, 7, 8. Can they get to 4 more damage? Oh no, they can't because we have goblins. Can they get 9 more damage with this from the feather? Otherwise, I think we got them. That's not gonna do it.
I will defend the weak at every opportunity.
I can give him lifelink, I guess. Give feather wisdom rings.
Share in my
Lifelink
light.
on feather. And then they're gonna probably pump the feather, leaving everything else open. I think we just all go in. We gain so much life from all this stuff, so yeah. I mean, Gideon, I hope Gideon doesn't kill us, I guess. He already chose. Whatever. Gain so much life. And they're getting hit for roughly 1 million. Yeah, okay.
Bring it on.
Autocorrect? No, that's fair. I mean, autocorrect does get the best of us. I'm probably gonna do 1 or 2 more with the Krenko feeds the birds. It's been doing pretty well, actually. I would really love to have a term where we play a Dread Horde after a Divine Visitation. I want to so bad. No, we don't want that. Ooh! This might be one of our better openers. At least as far as lands go. We will put one of the war leaders on bottom. This is pretty slow. I feel like everything in standard is so slow. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what they're up to, but we're gonna play this Krenko and hope it doesn't get touched. No touchy. I would love it if they put out a blocker. No, oh my god, no, of course. We can never get Krenko down. War leader. Oh, treasure map doesn't deal with war leader. There was no way to swing with Krenko turn 4. Yeah, there's no way to do that. We're going to put Swashbuckling on our Leonin leader, though. We're going to hit him. Then we'll run out this Goblin Instigator. We had no way of getting Krenko out of range, is what I'm saying. Yeah, no, we would have had to have had another land or something in order to go up from there. Because I wanted to do that. I would have preferred to hold the Krenko until we could cast the Swashbuckling. But the thing is, if we wait to cast Krenko every time until we can haste him out, we're pretty much guaranteeing that Krenko doesn't hit till turn 5 every game. Which wouldn't be a problem if we were more consistent. But with the cards we have, we just don't have that level of consistency. Which is pretty disappointing. We could put Revitalize in here if we wanted. It draws more cards and gains us life. This is fine. So we're going to run out the Instigator before the Pride Mate. Okay. Yep. What is our opponent doing? Or say against Intermere, just collect like vampires, maybe? Esper. I don't like any of this Esper nonsense. Let's run out Krenko so we can swing with him first. Especially since we have a second one. We probably would have waited and cast the Pride Mate to Lightning Rod some removal or something. But since we have a second Krenko, we can let that Lightning Rod removal if we want, and then if they don't remove it, we just go into Pride Mate. Hopefully we draw a Divine Visitation here shortly, and also another white land. Oh, Oath of Kaya is really annoying. Yeah, let's suck up more damage. Let's suck up more removal with the Pride Mate. Basilica Bellhaunt. Man, that's annoying. I'll drop the land. Well, we can't drop that in the Bugler, so I guess we're dropping that in the Krenko to make the Pride Mate bigger. And no attacks. The Bellhaunt does not have Vigilance, but it's definitely not gonna just sit there. Yeah. The Pride Mate with the Johnny's Welcome and Krenko is usually pretty good. We are close to we do need a Divine Visitation would be sweet here. And there goes one Divine Visitation. No attacks. The Fairy, that's probably going to be the start of our demise here. Esper control is pretty brutal. We don't have a lot of ways to get out of this. Yep, you're going to draw a card. Goblin Instigator. I'll gain a bunch of life. Pretty much just don't do anything.
Let's skip to the good part.
We really need to draw like a knight. Anything that'll pump the Krenko, maybe? I don't know what we do. They're probably holding up Settle, though. It's gonna blow up our Krenko. We get Divine Visitation, I swear. Well, that's not a Divine Visitation. We'll just keep them all up.
Hurry!
Yep. Oh, Tamio.
To the library.
Also, I like how it's Esper Control. Esper Control has started putting Tamio in. Oh, Kai. Yep. Okay. Yep. We're not gonna beat that. Kai's Wrath will destroy us. We probably have like, probably like two more games in here maybe, depending on how fast they go. Kitty Azul, Blue Kitty, good. What do you think, chat? I'm not feeling great about it. Shaffy says keep. Says nope from TJ. I'm gonna go with TJ. I don't like that. Oh, there we go. That's a lot better. I'll put the war leader down. It's a slower mana base, but at least we have our mana. And there's a Divine Visitation. Do we hold the raise alarms? Do we hold the raise the alarms here and like go? Oh man, that's a lot of blue though. What are they gonna do? Oh boy. Let's try to stall out into Divine Visitation. We only need one land, and then we can raise the alarm the turn after that, just making an insane number of angels. Like that feels fine. Oh, I mean that's the land right there. Just hold them at bay. Wait, make them wait. Don't touchy. Oh, are they gonna try to mill us? Milling us isn't gonna do it. Oh boy. If they think they're gonna mill us, that might be, they might not get there. I don't know what else they would be doing. Diamond Mirror, blue spells with Psychic Corrosion, just gonna try to mill us out. But we're gonna have 16 power if we just go unchecked here. Run out this Bugler. Grab another Bugler. No attacks. And then next turn we're gonna slap down this Divine Visitation, pending any counter spells. I don't think they're running counters. I really just think they're milling us here. What did they put in here? No, just some creatures. Alright, well now they have counter stuff up. So let's go Bugler. Yeah, they definitely have counters up. Yep. Yep. We don't want to run this Divine Visitation out into nothing. So come on, tap out. Tap out for something. Make it worth it. Ooh, Tempest Djinn. Okay. We can stop Tempest Djinn in like 2 turns. This Divine Visitation's gonna be pretty good. Ooh, and there's another one. No attacks. Alright. Next turn we can double raise the alarm. I'm really curious here what happens if we do this. They didn't attack. They're gonna probably counter this Divine Visitation. They're gonna counter that. That's fine. They didn't hit us, so we had an extra turn to kind of see what would happen. Found secrets. Yep. And what was that? Mystic. Mystic Archaeologist. Sure. Oh, because then you can draw 2 cards, triggering the corrosion. Sure. We can't Krenko and double raise the alarm. So I guess we're just gonna... We have enough. We're gonna Johnny's Welcome. We're gonna raise the alarm. And we're gonna raise the alarm again. Because we don't want them countered and we gain all this life. Making our Pride Mate nice and big. And then we'll attack with our Pride Mate. Yeah, and now we have a city of angels here going on. There's another divine. That's our last Divine Visitation. So All our divine visitations are gone. Yep, you can do that. I mean, we are starting to get low on this whole mill issue. They did just sift the main phase, which means we're going to get to land this Krenko, which means at least 2 more angels in the right circumstance. We're milling a lot. We're out of 25 cards. Oh boy. Let's run out the Krenko. Let's run out the Instigator. I'll attack. Yeah, forget let's run in the Bugler and everything. Yeah. Sure. Sure. We will kill one of our angels, but we will still be left with 4. Alright. Can our opponent get out of this? I don't know if our opponent does anything here. We get to make 2 more angels. I don't think they can mill us out. We're at 20. They're gonna prevent the damage from the Pride Mate, I guess. Which doesn't matter. We have flying lethal. Come on. Do we feed the birds? I think we might have successfully fed the birds. They're looking around. They're gonna gain control of an angel. They're gonna prevent the damage of an angel. Prevent that damage. Yeah, that'll do it. Let's all go to combat. All attack. Coming in. That should be lethal. I don't see how this would not be lethal. We make 2 angels. Wait for them to go to blocks. Yep. Yep. And they get hit for 1, 2, 3, 4. Just get block. If they block there, they get hit for 1. Can hit them for 9. I think right now we're hitting for 9 currently, and then we still have this make a stand, which we can cast. They don't even have enough mana for Cyrift, unfortunately, Steven. And we have all of our mana to cast this make a stand, which we're gonna cast. And just to blow them out, make them feel, make their blocks really bad. There we go. That's a pretty good ending board, I think. You know, this Krenko feeds the birds has ground us through, honestly, better than some of the other decks have so far. But that is going to do it for tonight's edition of Possibility Storm. Really appreciate everybody who came out and watched tonight. How much is Cyrift? Overloaded Cyrift is 7 mana. It's 6 generic and a blue. But, yeah, thank you for everybody who came out and watched tonight. Really appreciate it. Hope you guys enjoyed these deck techs. We will be back to you soon with some new ones. We've been toying around with some of these, some more. I would love to get some ideas for more stuff in the future. Kind of maybe run some more of the elementals here in Rank. Oh, and also since Steven is watching, Rivers Rebuke is 6. That one is 6. But also Steven, as I was talking about, this one was called Elementally, Dear Watson, which is the things I was telling you about. So now you know. But appreciate everybody coming out, and you guys have a great evening. Thank you very much.